Phil Allen.
Hello, Tuesday.
Across the island and around the world. This is Radio 1 with Phil Allen.
Hit music with Phil Allen. Radio 1 Mallorca. Happy Tuesday.
Are you excited for the show? Friends, our show is going to be a blast. But the show is bad.
Okay, we haven't even started yet.
Okay, well, let's get it started then.
First things first. First things first.
I need coffee. Extra strong.
Something entertaining is happening. Hey, get ready.
Ready for what?
Greetings. Welcome to the show.
And now here to entertain you.
The finest broadcaster.
My favorite show.
Showtime.
Kicking off the show today, that's Complicated, off Rami and Gibson Parker at Radio 1 Mallorca. Hello, good afternoon, this is Phil Allen for Tuesday. Turning clear and sunny this afternoon with highs 23 degrees. Tonight, clear to start, becoming partly cloudy overnight with lows down to 16 degrees. Tomorrow, partly cloudy but with long sunny intervals. Highs tomorrow, 22 degrees. Sunset this evening is 9 o'clock on the nose, and on the radio is Anim with Count to 10 on Radio 1 Mallorca.
There are faces, there are smiles, so many teeth, too many arms. Count to 10.
Hit music with Phil Allen.
Gates Gate. We recently learned that Bill Gates and his wife Melinda are filing for divorce. In 2006, Gates attended an employee presentation, left the meeting, and immediately emailed the woman to ask her out to dinner, saying, "If this makes you uncomfortable, pretend it never happened." Of course, pretend it never happened was also the motto for Windows Vista.
Radio 1 Mallorca. Tonight.
Well, that tune from Celeste, that's Tonight on Radio 1 Mallorca. Hello, this is Phil Allen. Coming up in this hour, we'll have a Soul Train anthem, stand-up comedy around about 1:30, Dusty Slay on Stealing from Hotels. We'll have a flashback old school classic and open the birthday file, and we talk I Love Reese's Day, that's chocolate by the way, National No Dirty Dishes Day, and talk about the masks coming off across the pond. Right now, the hits continue with this from Italo Vieira and Wayward Brothers. This is Diamond on Radio 1 Mallorca.
This is Radio 1.
Now, hotter than ever, Phil Allen.
Radio 1 Mallorca with Dave Spoon and that track called Steals. Hello, this is Phil Allen. We are going back in time with a Soul Train anthem next.
If it's a hit,
It's here.
Radio 1.
Phil Allen.
From the home of Richiana Isha at breakfast, this is Radio 1 Mallorca stand-up comedy time right now with Dusty Slay on Stealing from Hotels.
Travel around a lot. I don't always get the... You're at checkout like, nah, I had this when I came in. Good thing, because there's not one in that room.
Dusty Slay, here's a tune called Confetti. It's the remix from Little Mix featuring Sweetie on Radio 1 Mallorca.
Little Mix.
You're listening to Radio 1 Mallorca, and with Tuesday's very latest Not Headline News, let's cross now to the Not Headline News newsroom.
This is not headline news. Ariana Grande got married in California over the weekend. Little is known about her husband other than he's a 25-year-old real estate agent and he'll be divorced soon. Ronnie from Jersey Shore is getting mental health treatment. He made the decision after consulting friends, family, and body spray. Ricky Schroeder apologized for harassing a Costco employee over the store's mask policy. And just in time, because they accepted his application, he begins on Friday. Prince Harry says he wanted to leave royal life before he met Meghan, but he decided to tough it out because, free castle. And the hackers of the Colonial Pipeline were hacked. Speaking of hacks, Carlos Mencia is booked this weekend at the Chuckle Hut in Sheboygan. This is not headline news.
Phil Allen. Thank you. David Guetta, Abby Lynn Keane, Get Together.
Radio 1 Mallorca.
There's only one thing you can't forget. Phil Allen.
You're listening to Radio 1 Mallorca. It is Tuesday, May 18th, 2021. Today is I Love Reese's Day in America. Now, it's the #1 selling chocolate in the USA. From their peanut butter cups to their pieces to their newest combinations. So many to choose from. What will they think of next?
First, there was the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Then came Reese's Pieces and Reese's Sticks. And now get ready for the newest flavor combination. It's Reese's Peanut Butter and Black Tar Heroin.
I'm all tingly.
You'll dig the extra stickiness.
I'm a unicorn. I'm a unicorn.
If you love chocolate and peanut butter, you're gonna flip out with Reese's Peanut Butter and Black Tar Heroin.
Why is the candy talking?
Imported from Mexico. Your Reese's experience may vary. Don't do drugs. Smack is a no-no.
Thank you, I won't. On this date in 1804, the French Senate made Napoleon Bonaparte France's new emperor. Some were angry at first, thinking he was stood up for the honor, but then it turned out he was already standing.
Oh, another good one. I don't know where you come up with them.
On this date in 1860, at the Republican Party convention in Chicago, Abraham Lincoln was nominated for president. The gig came with the job and a lifetime of free theater tickets. On this date in 1927, Grauman's Chinese Theater opened in Hollywood, California. That's the theater where the stars put their hand and footprints in cement, and is different than if they'd fallen behind to loan sharks. Singer Jack Johnson turns 46 today, which used to be a bigger birthday back in the record days. His middle name is Arthur, in case you wondered. Tina Fey turns 51 today. How did that happen? We're pretty sure Sarah Palin isn't getting her anything. Chow Yun-fat turns 66 today. Besides being an actor, he's quite the martial arts expert. Of course, with a last name of Fat, that tends to toughen you up as a kid. Rick Wakeman hits 72 today. He was the keyboard player for Yes. Is he still with Yes? No. Happy National No Dirty Dishes Day, by the way.
It would be nice if you said thank you and helped me with the dishes.
Fine. I'll help you do the dishes.
Oh, come on. You know what? No, that's not what I want.
You just said that you want me to help you do the dishes.
I want you to want to do the dishes.
Why would I want to do dishes?
Thank you. And finally, across the pond in the US of A, the masks are coming off once people are vaccinated. It's been a while since they've seen other people's faces. Here's a quick face montage as many Americans strip off the mask, and fingers crossed, we won't be far behind.
Many Americans went maskless in public for the first time in months.
I've just seen a photo of you.
Thank you. Back to the hits. This is Casey Lights and Leo Stannard with Cold Light at Radio One Mallorca.
Phil Allen.
Tuesday, hour 2.
Across the island and around the world. This is Radio 1 with Phil Allen.
Hit music with Phil Allen. Radio One Mallorca.
What's today? Okay, let me think. What's today? Tuesday?
2 for Tuesday?
Tuesday.
And I've got a great 2 for Tuesday.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Get a 2 for 1?
2 for 1.
2 for 1.
Kind of a 2 for 1 deal.
Yeah, I get it, okay?
I get it, but...
2 what?
2 what?
You get 2 for the price of 1.
Music.
And live entertainment.
Sounds like a plan.
Happy Tuesday.
Another Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Turn on that radio and back here.
Let's get this show on the road.
Time in the present.
Well, what is today?
Actually, today is Tuesday.
The Latin term for that sentiment is carpe diem. To seize the day.
Excuse me, I'm Caesar.
Don't you see there's a light inside you?
Kicking off hour 2 on the show today, that's CRP Zeit and the vocal talents of Sonor Relay. Fly Away on Radio 1 Mallorca. Hello, this is Phil Allen for Tuesday. Clear and sunny, highs 23 degrees this afternoon. Tonight, clear to start, becoming partly cloudy overnight with overnight lows down to 16 degrees. Tomorrow, partly cloudy with long sunny intervals. Highs tomorrow 22 degrees, sunset this evening 9 o'clock. And the Mallorca sea surface temperature is 17.6 degrees. Coming up in this hour, another Soul Train anthem and a few songs, more stand-up comedy. Around about 2:30, we're going to hear from the legendary Jerry Seinfeld on scuba diving. We'll have another flashback old school classic, plus your showbiz update today. We will hear from Rock and Roll Hall of Fame CEO Greg Harris. We'll have audio from last night's MTV Movie and TV Unscripted Awards, plus we'll have audio from 2 of the late night shows from last night as well. Right now the hits continue with Camille DeBarno. This is Lights Off on Radio 1 Mallorca.
Hit music with Phil Allen.
Have you noticed the influx of outsiders?
Yes.
Yeah. And they're filling up our coffee shops.
Changing our way of life.
I went to a restaurant the other night, and every table was full. There's no room for us spontaneous boho types to roll in.
I need things to be weird and freaky.
Yeah.
The more people that come in from the outside, the more we start having to adapt to them.
Radio One Mallorca.
Phil Allen. Hit music and stand-up comedy too. Here comes some legendary stand-up right now with Jerry Seinfeld on scuba diving.
I consider myself something of a sportsman. Now I'm dead and I'm late.
Jerry Seinfeld. Here's Alessia with Darling on Radio 1 Mallorca.
Where there's love.
You're listening to Radio 1 Mallorca, and in breaking cicada news, periodical cicadas identified as Brood X are back, providing us with a once every 17 years opportunity to witness a remarkable natural phenomenon as these insects emerge and breed while producing sounds as loud as a jet engine.
This morning, they're back after 17 years, the long-awaited or dreaded, depending on your perspective. Brood X has emerged from the ground. Amateur entomologists following hashtag Cicada Watch 2021.
How did the cicadas know it's time to wake up? We're not really sure. We think they may have a tiny molecular clock somewhere in their tiny brains that basically they're counting off those 17 years underground. Why are cicadas making that sound? The cicadas are making that sound because it's all about romance. This is the male cicada trying to convince that special someone that she should be the mother of his nymph.
When cicadas come out, they're above ground for about 2 weeks.
Wow, if you can't get to a TV to see this wondrous phenomenon, National Geographic has set up a special phone line so you can listen in on nature. We're calling right now.
That's it. That's it. Don't move. Oh, get on your knees. Oh, all 8 of them. Oh, grab my antenna. Oh, this is great. Roger. Roger. Was that good? Oh, God. Baby, you're the best. I'm the best that you've had in 17 years. Oh, you got it. I couldn't do it again before that.
Phil Allen. Isn't nature wonderful? Disciples, solid gold.
Radio One Mallorca.
What if we were paper lovers?
Phil Allen. Showbiz Update. You're listening to Radio 1 Mallorca. Here comes your Showbiz Update for Tuesday. Let's start with audio from last night's and first ever MTV Movie and TV Awards Unscripted, which honoured some of the most dramatic reality television shows and its stars. The ceremony, hosted by one of my favourite comedians, Nikki Glazer, aired one day after the 2021 MTV Movie and TV Awards, which were held at the Hollywood Palladium in Los Angeles. Here's a winner's montage from last night.
For Breakthrough Social Star.
Bradman Rock!
For Best Lifestyle Show.
Nailed it.
For Best New Unscripted Series, Selena and Chef.
For Best Fight, Kourtney Kardashian versus Kim Kardashian West.
For Best Dating Show, The Bachelorette.
For Best Talk and Topical Show, The Daily Show with Trevor Noah.
For Best Host,
RuPaul and RuPaul's Drag Race.
for Best Reality Cast,
RuPaul's Drag Race.
For Best Competition Series,
RuPaul and Drag Race.
For Best Docu Reality Show, Jersey Shore Family Vacation.
for the Best Comedy or Game Show,
Impractical Joker.
Ariana Grande and her estate agent boyfriend Dalton Gomez got married over the weekend at her house. It was a small ceremony with less than 20 people in attendance. They've been together since last January. A new report indicates that Brie Larson, Captain Marvel, is in serious talks with Disney and Lucasfilm to play Luke Skywalker's wife, Mara Jade Skywalker, as the Star Wars universe continues to expand. For the first time in 50 years, NBC TV in the States will not have any comedies as part of their autumn schedule later this year. Mr. Mayor, which is brilliant, Kenan and Young Rock will all return early next year. The The ratings for this past weekend's Saturday Night Live fell 27% from the previous week and to its lowest ratings ever. Only 3.5 million watched last weekend. Matthew McConaughey is still looking into running for governor in Texas. Next up, more audio. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame CEO Greg Harris. He has a message for those that think the Hall of Fame is more like a music Hall of Fame.
I think to get to the core of it, people like the stuff that's closest to them, and I think they need to expand their thinking of rock and roll. It's a big tent. Rock and roll was never just four skinny guys with long hair and guitars. It's always been diverse. It's a big tent, and everybody fits under it. It's an attitude, it's a spirit, and that's rock and roll.
Warner Media and Discovery are going to merge to form another mega media company. That means CNN, HBO, and Discovery will all be on one team. The Wonder Years reboot has received a green light on ABC. Nick Jonas was sent to hospital in an ambulance on Sunday after sustaining an injury while filming a secret project. That's all we know. Trevor Noah and Minka Kelly have reportedly broken up mere months after he spent $27.5 million on a massive Bel Air love nest. Singer Ali Brooke is thankful for the girl group Fifth Harmony, where she got her start, but she's also thankful she survived it. And finally, here's audio from two of the late-night shows from last night.
Mountain Dew is launching a birthday cake-flavored drink called Mountain Dew Cake Smash. On the can, the nutrition facts just say, come on. So the director said that for the new guidelines to work, the CDC is asking Americans to be honest about their vaccination status. Really? People can't even tell the truth in their Tinder profiles. You're going to say, really? Come on.
60 Minutes had a story in which they interviewed some very credible former Pentagon and military officials who had video and eyewitness accounts of objects that fly 13,000 miles per hour. The government calls them unidentified aerial phenomena. I feel like if this story had been on 60 Minutes in like 1988, it would be the only thing we talk about for the next 30 years. Now it's like, I heard that. And I also heard Bill Gates was trying to get freaky with one of his employees, right?
Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel. Hit music now from Iman Beck featuring Cher Lloyd. This is Baddest on Radio One Mallorca.
So you think you know what baddest?
Phil Allen.
I mean, what's not to love?
That's it from me for today. Coming up after the news, Diablo V with Essential Afternoons. Des here with Tuesday's drive time from 6. I'll see you tomorrow from 1.
Oh, my sweet darling. Oh, my dearest love. I'll count the hours that you're away.
Bless you, Trish.
Well, that's our show.
It's over.
What?
It's over. It is over.
Is that it?
That's it.
Everybody still awake?
Will you come on already? I just can't stand these long goodbyes.
All right, big finish.
See you later. Thanks for asking. I've been doing well. Everything is fine.
This is Radio 1 with Phil Allen. Phil Allen. Spread the word.
Yeah.
And the love.
Radio